Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Liam Maiden gameplay video. Back with more Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes today, where we have the arrival of Fennec Shand at the holotable. So let's head on over to her Marquee event and unlock this newest edition. There we go. Tales from the Outer Rim 7 Marquee event. 1 day, 20 hours left. Let's get on that. I don't like leaving these things to the last minute, or I'll forget them. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be a standard Marquee event. There you go. So 10 shards in the first tier. She's probably going to unlock at 2 stars, can take her up to 3 with the shards we get from this. If you want to go higher, you're going to have to pay. So borrowed, they're giving us Beskar Mando, Fennec, Bo-Katan, Cara Dune, and Queel. Pretty good. Strategy tips. Okay, Crushing Strike deals special damage to the target enemy multiple times. Okay. Sounds pretty good. And let's just check. Yep, so 5 tiers and then a bonus tier. So this is going to go exactly the same as those Bad Batch Marquees. And there we go. Wow, she looks pretty cool. Shame we don't get to see Ming-Na Wen's face in this view anyway. Maybe it's there in the full model when we get to add her to our roster. But let's give this a go. Alright, Fennec is a dangerous assassin and bounty hunter. We already know that. Fennec synergizes well with the Mandalorian. Try using his discipline setup ability. Okay, this is just telling us how whistling birds work. Okay, so we know that. We don't need to learn about Beskar Mando. Although, to be fair, I'm not super familiar with most of the characters in this roster, so we'll have to see how this goes. Oh, I can't change target? Okay. So, as per usual with the other Marquees, I'm going to use these abilities as they're introduced. Boom, there we go. So that was Crushing Strike. We're just going to use her initial abilities. But it got us 10 whistling birds. That's pretty good. Looks like they got the Ewok turn meter train rolling, though. Come on, Queel. Nice. Nice stun. Okay. Like an AoE. So yeah, we're just going to stick to this basic move and move on to the other ones as they're introduced as we move up the tiers. Bo-Katan, I've done nothing with my Bo-Katan. I'm really not familiar with her kit at all, but okay, that was pretty effective. Right, let's let these whistling birds go. See what damage we can do. Boom! Quite a lot of damage. Awesome. That was very effective. Cara Dune finishing off the final murder bear. Perfect. I will take that. Boom. 10 Fennec shards in the bag. Awesome. So awesome. I'm losing my voice here. Sorry about that. Alright, let's move on to tier number 2. So, same setup. So we get Beskar Mando, Fennec, Dengar, Bosk, and IG-88. Alright, strategy tips. I don't miss. Deals special damage to all enemies. It deals more damage to the weakest enemy. Grants overconfidence to all dark side scoundrel allies. If they already have it, then all scoundrel allies gain it instead. Okay, so she's got synergy with mostly dark side scoundrel allies. She's going to work best on a bounty hunter squad, but you can also have synergy with light side scoundrels too. So that's pretty good to know. Okay, yeah, we already read this. Yeah, we literally just read this. Just let us do it. And again, we've got that taunt up on Shore Trooper, so I cannot change the target. Let's do this. Let's see what this looks like. Cool. So that must be overconfident that they've got there, is it? Overconfident. Yep. Minus 20% defense, but then it gives 50% offense, 10% speed, and 15% evasion. Okay, so it's a little bit of a debuff and a buff at the same time. Hopefully the increased evasion makes up for the lack of defense there. See if we can get some whistling birds going again. Boom. Okay, we're cutting right through these Imperial troopers here. Not worried about this at all. Oh, let's just take out Snow. Boom. Boom. Wow. Okay, and then here we go. Whistling birds. Bye-bye. Stormtrooper. Boom. Okay, that's pretty cool. So she's definitely another 10 shots in the bag, so we've almost got the unlock. She's definitely synergizing well with Beskar Mando. They're right about that. Okay, so tier 3. Again, we get Beskar Mando, Fennec Shand, Dengar, Bosk, IG-88. That's exactly the same squad. Strategy tips. When Fennec Shand's payout is activated, she gains Seasoned Veteran until the end of the battle, and additional critical chance, critical damage, Oh, and critical chance, critical damage. They're just explaining what those mean. That's actually maybe kind of helpful because they didn't used to do that. So it's kind of helpful for people who are maybe new to the game and need that additional clarification there. Okay, and then it's exactly the same thing when Fennec Shand's, keep saying Fennec Shard, when Fennec Shand's payout is activated, she gets those additional buffs there. Fennec Shand, so Han didn't shoot first. Disabled that for this round, but he got the stun in on Dengar, so there we go. So this is going to be easy. You know, this Marquee event normally incredibly easy to win, but we're definitely still going to take out Chewie first, just to get that guarded off Han and Leia. Really digging these whistling birds. Boom. Bye-bye, Han. Get rid of the tin can. Boom. Bye-bye, R2. Boom. Bye-bye, Leia. Boom. Bye-bye, 3PO. Perfect. Didn't even get to use the whistling birds. And another 10 Fennec shards. So there you go. So we've definitely got the unlock now. We're well on our way to 3 stars. Let's keep this train rolling. 2 more shard giving tiers to go. Tier 4. Okay, so we only get Fennec and Grief Karga. Lone Fox grants Fennec additional max health, max protection, defense, and offense, but is reduced for each other ally she has. Okay, when upgraded, the ability also has a contract that Bounty Hunter and Scoundrels can contribute to. The contract is completed by having 20 debuffs dispelled from allies. Okay. Wow. So that makes more sense now in a way. She's giving out a debuff with her her special move, but then you kind of want to dispel it. It's a debuff with buffs, but then you want to dispel it in order to activate her contract. Interesting. Plus it's going to be interesting using her with fewer allies too. So they've only given us Grief Karga here. I wonder if this is going to be difficult. And again, I'm not super familiar with Grief Karga, so I know he can dispel debuffs, but I don't know which ability it is. Bring them in cold. No, that does not dispel debuffs, it doesn't look like, so sweeten the deal. There we go, that's what we want to do. Boom. I don't think we're going to get to actually max that contract here, though, because, yeah, there's a 4-turn cooldown on that dispel. So we're definitely not going to do it, because we are slicing straight through these Jawa. Boom. Boom. Bye-bye, Jawa. Okay, so we didn't get the contract up, but it's good to know it's there. Nice to have that explanation. And another 10 Fennec Shand shards. Fennec Shand shards on the seashore of Tatooine. With no sea, just the beach. Okay, Tier 5, final tier. Mandalorian Beskar, Fennec, Dengar, Bosk, IG-88. Making an impression grants Fennec turn meter whenever an ally loses overconfident. Fennec gains offense whenever she gains tenacity up. Okay, cool. So there's a little bit of a bonus there. So this is the final shard bearing round here. So this should be enough to take us up to Relic 3. And it looks like, okay, so this is a little bit of a tougher lineup here up against some separatists. Let's see if we can damage the droideka before it gets its shield up. No, we cannot. That's fine. Don't think I want to waste that on Newt. Let's see if we can get rid of just delete Dooku. Boom, there we go, deleted. Drop an AoE, boom, bye-bye Gunray, and no respawn either. Okay, I'll take that. Again, we're going to go Whistling Birds, you know we are. Take out that B2. Hopefully the shield's going to drop on the droideka before the birds. It's not, what a waste. Oh well, that's fine. Just do basics now until the shield. Boom, there we go. Okay, take him out. Take him out. Fennec. Oh, I thought Fennec was going to do it. Boom, there we go. Bosk. All right. There we go. Tier 5 completed. Boom. Awesome. 3-star Fennec in the bag. Let's move on to the bonus tier just to get some, so no shards here, just some mods. So we only get Fennec for this one. And we're going to use her with Scoundrels. Let's take a look. Now, my Scoundrels, an area of my squad, my roster that really needs to be beefed up. Bounty Hunters are on my list. About to work on them as soon as I get Sith Eternal up to Relic. Yeah, I was musing on throwing Han in there, but I think let's just do full Bounty Hunter squad and see what they've got in store for us here. Oh ho ho, the Bad Batch. Okay, we can do this. We can do this. The Bad Batch were the last Marquee events we had, right? I don't remember having anyone since then, but there might be someone I've forgotten. But I think the Bad Batch, the last Marquee events we had. Let's do this. Let's take out Wrecker. Can we get some thermal detonators? 1. Okay. Not great. But we're obviously doing this. I mean, we're slicing through. Boom. There we go. Let's take out Omega. Bye-bye. Too little, too late, guys. Execute. Boom. Thank you, Boba. Let's take out Tech. Get rid of that stealth. Boom. There we go. Okay, Echo. Night-night. Boom. Victory. Well, there you go. That's all 5 tiers and the bonus tier of the Fennec event completed. I think she looks pretty cool, and she's obviously got pretty good synergy. Now, of course, they give you a beefed-up version in the Marquee. It's going to take a while for anyone to get her up to that power, but I think she seems pretty cool. Let's go and unlock her. Activate, you betcha. Now, I hope we get... Boom! I was hoping we got to see Ming-Na Wen's face, and we do. Awesome. There we go. Let's activate. Boom. Love it. Love it. That's a pretty good model. That is a pretty good model. I like it. I like it. I'm actually really enjoying these ones where they have, you know, one pose in your roster lineup and another pose when you actually use them in battle. I think it's cool we get to see her with her helmet off here. Now let's take her up to 3 stars. Boom, there we go. There we go, awesome. Yeah, I think that's a really good model. I really like it. And in profile, it really does look a lot like Ming-Na Wen. Not sure about the front. It's there, but not as good. On profile, I think that's really good. It really does look like her. That's pretty awesome. So there you go. So you get us a 3-star through the Marquee event. If you want to go higher than that, let's take a quick look at the store to see what they are offering us here. So yeah, there we go. For 20 bucks, $19.99. Let's see what they're offering. So there we go. So that's the shards to take her up to 4-star, right? Your 30 shards that you need to take her up to 4-star, and some gear and some crystals. The crystals are really useful, but really you're paying for the shards there. So that's 20 bucks, and you can guarantee to have her 4-star and at gear level 5. If you want to go any higher than that, you're going to have to gamble 1,299 crystals to get this gamble between 5 and 330 shards. You could pull a full 7-star Fennec. Chances are you're going to end up with 12 shards. 12 shards for about 20 bucks of crystals. Again, I don't, completely up to you. Obviously, a lot of people are going to be doing that right now. I don't know whether it's worth it. I'm definitely going to wait until she becomes farmable. But I mean, she seems like a cool tune. I can really understand people going after her off the bat. Well, there you go. I thought that was pretty cool. Pleased that I have her to my roster. What do you think? I'd love to hear your thoughts and comments down below. And what do you think this means for the game? So obviously this is in advance of Book of Boba Fett coming out at the end of the year. Does this mean we're getting a Boba Fett? I mean, we have to be getting a new Boba Fett, right? A lot of people speculating we could be getting a GL Boba Fett. That would be very cool if we had our first non-force sensitive GL. I'd be very down for that. It does seem a little early to be launching Book of Boba Fett content, but hey, I'm not complaining. I think it's really exciting. I'd love to hear your thoughts, comments down below. Well, thank you for being a part of this journey with me today. If you have enjoyed this video, found it informative or entertaining in any way, please consider giving it a like, a thumbs up down below. I really do appreciate it. And while you're here, why not consider subscribing to the channel? I drop new gameplay videos for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force every week, and I would love to have you along for the ride. That is all for me today. I'll see you in the next one. In the meantime, look after each other. And remember, the Force will be with you, always.